Oh goody, the YouTube Live control panel is no longer showing. It's glitching. It's struggling to refresh. Dang thing is. What do you mean pick a stream? It's sweet. It shows if I'm live or not. Cool. Anyways, welcome everyone. Look at the new layout that I literally just I cobbled this together as fast as I could just now. But look at that, now we got the music at the bottom. We got the music at the bottom. Isn't that just freaking phenomenal? Hold on. I'm still moving things around left and right on my side of things. Oh god. How close is the mic to my mouth? This is so close. This is far enough. That's far enough, I guess. But yeah, I literally just cobbled this all up within the last hour. As you can probably tell by the fact that the YouTube chat window, you can still see the scroll arrow on it, which is kind of a distracting detail for me. Let's see, maybe if I just pull on it a bit. Okay, there we go. I can't do anything about the heart aside from just outright disabling reactions. But then nobody can use them. Not that anybody uses them, to my knowledge. I guess it'll go about here. Yeah. Alright, there's that. And oh crud, right. I need to show this. Oh no, I don't mean to open that. Ugh. Mark that as unread. Copy the link. Cause I am very behind here. I am so behind. Surely. Surely there's no important information that shouldn't be showing here. Doodly doo. Stop streaming and broadcast. Clearly I'm live. Where is everyone? There's no views. No viewers. It's just me right now. It's just me. Hi. I'm the problem, it's me. Anyways, I guess I'll start the music. Yeah. You can see the music that's playing. I don't think I have to do attributions verbally this way. You just see it. It's playing. The biggest issue I had going on was that the Firefox stuff did not want to show, and now it's showing. Now it's showing at long dang last. Oh, we got the chat on the right. We got the music on the bottom. Everything's just going well. Let's see. We're just gonna. Do. Just promoting this onto Instagram. Hopefully people will show up from there. Your story. Okay, that should be going up. Okay, there. Promoted on Instagram, promoted on Discord. I could probably promote. Hold on. Do I still have Discord open? Okay, yeah, I do. I can promote the stream. Come on, copy link. No. I'm just gonna like upload the link onto some other servers and hope for the best from there. Also, don't mind, as you can clearly see from like the from the text from the chat there on the right. Like I tried testing it out and it works. It works all right. The chat works, at least on YouTube. Like I can see it just fine. I'm sure you guys can see it just fine. So now y'all will just appear on YouTube. You can say all kinds of unhinged things and it'll just show up. Shoot, screaming right now. Yep. Oh, now I know what this announcement is about. There's a new page in the comment. Oh, God, I've got so many announcements. Oh, what's that? We got so many, like, not announcements per se, but a bunch of notifications here on my Discord. It's the messages that I've yet to read, let alone answer. Streaming right now. Man, I wish I were much faster at this stuff. I just keep postponing and all for no, not even like postponing. I'm just okay. That's that. So let's get this ball rolling. By the way, y'all, let me know how the stream's going. How's the frame rate? How's the quality? The audio? What you think of the music that's playing, if it fits the vibe, if I should go for something else. Yo, what's up, clown dogs? Welcome back. How you doing today? Okay, gonna actually hit edit and actually start working on this. So line art, actually let me lower the opacity of that line art. Let's see here. Oh crud, I haven't even turned on my key dial. Like all that is left for me is to just hold on, I'm just gonna do something real quick. Go to image and let's see what can I like drag in here. Like when it comes to the layout, I need to add another window. I need to fix up the chat so that it doesn't have all those little details that's on the Ibis Paint window. I should also like fix the YouTube logo because I just did that in just a few seconds, so it is not very accurate at all. It's pretty crummy looking. Oh my god, I'm looking for a thing and I can't find the thing. Where could the thing possibly be? Ugh! No, that's not the thing. Heads crow. Hold on, I can't see that. Whatever. Whoa, me jump scare. Let's go. But yeah, all that's left is for me to just be in the little corner over here. You know, just like be over here. But then, ooh, I'm gonna have to like scroll the chat up, the chat window. Yeah, actually, let me put the sources back down here. Heads crying. Why are the heads crying? Why are the heads crying? Yeah, I just have my little profile picture like move around here. It is blocking the chat. Anyways, I just wanted to test just to show like what's the next thing I plan on. One of the next things I plan on adding. But at least the YouTube stuff is here. I just need to fix it up because right now the YouTube chat just says file, edit, view, image, colors, help, and it's like there's no need for that. There's no need for that. Like, what does YouTube have to do with colors? You know, like nothing. It's not an art software, so that I need to remove. Okay, so ink. And we're gonna start off from the face. Also, I'm probably still gonna need that symmetry ruler. That seems to be centered enough. Shiny egghead crying, but yeah, well, why is the shiny egghead crying? I mean, unless it's just crying because it's crying. You know, it's because you wanted, like, to draw, like, a crying head, which is valid, I guess. I'm also thinking on changing, like, maybe the texture from a drop to... No, because pens are... Micron pens, I want to try to simulate a micron pen as close as possible. I don't think marker would be the one, though. I don't think it'd be. Maybe up to like there. I mean, it works. It's giving me effects. You know, I'm just gonna disable the reactions. Again, I don't really think anyone uses them, and I just find that little heart so bugging. It is just there, man. It's just, oh, and that's gone. Oops. Let's see here. Properties for the chat. Can I disable cursor capture? Okay, yes I can. Yes I can. So now you don't see my cursor. It still looks pretty blah, because the YouTube chat window's just like that. Of course it is. Okay, so I think another setting I might need to change. The thickness of the start. Wait. Okay, so the dynamicness is off. Oh, Crazy Cat, welcome to the stream as well. My day. While I tell you guys about my day, you guys tell me about your day as well. Like, how's your day going? Cause mine has been. It's been okay. I got to cook today. At long last, I get to cook a dinner, which is very nice. Been missing doing that. And you know, it just feels. Oh my gosh, I hate when that happens. It just feels good to cook dinner for the family. You know. Wait, is my okay? Stabilizers on. Actually, maybe I'll start from this eye. It's mirrored anyway, so both eyes will look just about the same. But yeah, it's been a busy day for me. I've been out and about and all, so yeah, can't say pretty neutral. Everything's just the same. I can say more or less the same about that too, aside from just, you know, the fact that I cooked, which again, it's real nice. If y'all I highly recommend y'all to be able to cook dinners and meals if you don't do so. It feels good, you know. That's as much as I can say right now. It just feels good. You feel like you're learning something, and then you're eating a healthy meal, which, like, hello? Unless you're not cooking with healthy materials, like, I don't know, maybe, or maybe you're using, like, I don't know. Look, as long as it's not something like, oh yeah, if you're cooking like something that's frozen, so that's already like cooked, and maybe you're just like throwing it into a fryer or something, that wouldn't be as healthy, but I guess it's, you know, effort worth acknowledging to some extent. I don't know. Oh my gosh. I'm still... Oh, that did not come out the way I wanted that to. Or what if I go from this side? Another thing that happened today is that I found, okay, actually this ties with yesterday. So yesterday I went to this lake near where I live, right? and there just happened to be a bike in the lake, and I thought, oh snap, free bike. I brought it home. I don't have a pickup or anything like that. I just brought it in my regular sedan car, and it was a pain in the butt to get in my car. It was, it was not easy, but I got it in, then I got it out, and struggled again. And then today I had to get it, I gave it a wash, and then I put it back in my car, and I took it to this bike repair shop, and they pretty much just told me that the bike is trash, which, granted, it was by that lake for a reason, but it just meant that I kept putting that bike in and out of my car, and only to then find out that it's trash, and it's just not worth keeping and all, and it's such an annoyance. So tomorrow I'm just gonna throw it into the scrap jar, junk jar, whatever. But for now it kind of just sits in my car, because I am not taking that thing out again just to put it back in again. Not happening. Not happening. I don't have the right car for this stuff, so the fact I'm even able to pull this off, despite all the struggle, it just means I gotta leave things as they are. To some extent. So yeah, that's kind of just what's been going on today. It's really the stuff that's kept me busy the most. Otherwise, days kind of just been fine. I still don't think I should be using the marker texture. It doesn't really feel. Maybe pen bleed? Maybe? So yeah, anything happened in your days? Even if it's same old, what's your same old, what's been going on in y'all's lives, if you wanna get into it, of course. This music is very, very dubsteppy. Hey, get that lemonade. Get that good, delicious lemonade. Oh my, that's not. There goes the music. Bruh. This is not at all the music that I want on stream. It's not bad music, but what is this? 2014? Let's see, maybe there's. Let's go for just the playlists that we got here. Let's see, what is there? It's still loading. Hard techno. Acoustic guitar, no. Oh, the ambient, chiptune, FM, dance, techno, DnB, and breakbeat. That's what I had played already. Romantic orchestra, no. Piano, no. Ambient space music. I wanna put something, but I want it to be long. I want it to be long enough. Ambient world music. It's only 4 tracks and it's just 9 music. Let's just go with this. I just wanna ditch this song. Again, not a bad song, but just not fitting. Yeah. Just play it, dang it. Okay. Feel bland, I used to look forward. Not gonna lie, I feel you there. I really do feel you there, dogs. Every day for me has just about been the same, which is why I'm glad to have finally cooked. Because if anything, I felt like with each passing day, I was doing less. Like a lot of things were the same, and anything that's new is actually not. Instead, I'm just doing less. I'm cooking less. I'm not going out as much. And I don't like that. Like if my days are gonna change, I want them to change for the better, to have more going on. And so yeah, I've just been so yeah, I'm just trying what I can to make changes, to add new things to my day, and just stay productive. And who knows, maybe you could do the same too. Just try something new that you have yet to try, and maybe cook a meal like how I did, or draw something different. Maybe instead of drawing or making art, maybe put the art and games aside and go outdoors if you can. I can understand if you can't. I've got friends who unfortunately can't really go anywhere. They can't really do much, and it sucks to see, but it just is what it is for them. Um. Oh, here we go. Ambient. Maybe I can go with this. Hey, that's sweet. And hey, if there's anything that you can, if anything does happen like that, then cherish the moment, enjoy it. You know, um, and look forward to whatever happens next. Maybe plan with more people, whoever you can find. And if you can't plan, learn. You also gotta learn to love yourself. Do things for yourself. Like in my case, I will just think about visiting locations. If nobody can come with me, I'll just go for myself and enjoy things on my own. Like, okay, mid tempo, catchy. Oh, tempo. Reaper. Where's this song? Like, oh, here it is. Here it is. So I can use this song as a reference for what I'm trying to look for. If I can find it, I literally just found it and then lost it. Classical, melancholic, slow. I guess let's go for 120 beats per minute. Okay, so that's amp. So almost like venting. That's kind of how I see it. Like a way of venting or coping with those emotions. You gotta treat yourself however you can. Hola, pues, bienvenido al stream. Welcome to the stream, Grandma. So, nope. No, that's too much. That's too much. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna disable the pressure thickness. Um. Why does this happen? This one's too watercolory. Actually, it's anti-aliasing is on, so I should just work with something that's already got like a rough shape, I guess. Round brush, maybe. Round brush, real. Hit single, real? No way. Oh, why does this happen? Actually, yeah, just get rid of those shapes so I can draw them again. That's not coming out the way I wanted. Let's just go back to the drop shape that we had. drop shape the head, which is somewhere down here. It's here. Here it is. Initial angle, it was 30. It was not following the rotation. So, oh my gosh. Nope. And why does it keep doing that? I have no idea. It just, sometimes when I undo, it just zooms. It just gets my pen stuck in zoom mode. I don't know why it does it. It's very annoying. It keeps happening. Trying to have a good time here, but the app is just being bugging. And it's not fun. I'm telling you. It's not fun. Okay, so erase that, even though it pretty much turns all these strokes into separate strokes. And you gotta learn to, you gotta be able to appreciate making art for yourself too. Like, not all art you make has to be for others to see. And it's certainly something I'm still struggling to learn. Granted, I don't show everyone everything I draw, but I want to so bad. I want to show the whole world what I've been drawing, just to show them, hey, I've been doing some really cool stuff. Look at my cool stuff. What do you think of my cool stuff? Like, show that I didn't just, like, go quiet or anything. Well, I did go quiet, but, like, that I'm up to things. And I'm not just... and I wasn't just, like, slacking off or anything, or like there's something for people to look forward to. There's a lot of stuff that I've been there. Huh? Wait, what in the world is going on here? YouTube's telling me something. The audio something. The audio stream's bit rate is lower than recommended. Oh. Well, shoot. I don't know what to do about that. I don't think I can do anything about that. But yeah, I've been doing some pretty cool things. Behind the scenes that people don't know of. Been working on this small piece of art, 3D-ish piece of artwork of an axolotl, like swimming through some underwater leaves. But I used stuff like cardboard and ribbons to Oh boy. I'll ever show my they kind of just go over your head. They just like slip or something. I can come to think, but that's happened to me a few times too. Happens to the best of us and all. Like, sometimes we'll just draw a thing and forget to show it off just because, like, we're just drawing it for the fun of it. Again, that's okay. The world doesn't need to see everything one makes. That's, if anything, that's good old society doing its whole peer pressure thing of, like, hey, we need to see what you're doing. Like, no, you don't. No one's really saying that, though. But the pressure feels like it's there. Just because of how the ball rolls in this world. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no. Oh, that gill's not the same over here. If I'm gonna get into the gills, I need to turn off symmetry. I forgot about that entirely. Oops. Ugh, it's not switching. There we go. Now it did. Oh, wait, I need the symmetry ruler again. Yeah, drawing for fun is something it's one of the things I want to encourage people to do, and myself as well, to do most. I want to encourage people to do the kind of stuff I want to do, okay? Just because, I don't know, that's kind of just the way I roll, and it's not like I do bad things, but I try to be productive, and so I want to encourage people to be productive. I want to do things for fun, and so I want to encourage people to do things for fun. Learn to be able to make a hobby out of something, or enjoy something for the fact that it is a hobby, rather than always just seeing it like, oh, this could be my job, oh, I could make money out of this, or build a career out of it. Like, just focus on the fun, and the rest will come to you. It's also kind of where something like dating, for example, I've really been doing the best I can to kind of just not put much thought into it, and instead just put myself out there more. Eventually, that special person for me will come to my life. They'll just, they'll show up. But I need to put myself out there first. So, oh my. Turn off that. So yeah, focus on yourself. Do what you love, just because you love. Just because thinking about just because you love it. Just because you find enjoyment in it. It's not easy. And if you don't find enjoyment in doing it, maybe try doing something else. You can't force things either. And that's not really gonna make things any better. So yeah, do what you enjoy because you enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, maybe try something that you do. Try something different or go for a different approach. If you love creating, but you're not enjoying drawing, then try creating with different materials. Or try another method of creation like sculpting, coloring, painting. Did I turn off the... I did. Okay, I am struggling to make this line too. And now I don't care, and I'm just gonna erase that. Something. If you feel life's becoming stale as well, then as I mentioned earlier, just try out different things. Go out, not if you can go out with people, good. If you can't, go out anyways. Go for a hike. Go for a hike. Or go play in a park. If you can ride any sort of like, if you can ride a bike or a skateboard, ooh, you could try that too. If you've never ridden a bike, a skateboard, rollerblades, or anything, and it's in your budget, or you just happen to have some of that stuff around, try it. as a kid, I always thought skateboarding was so cool, but I was always so scared of doing it. Then I think it was in 2022. Yeah, 2022. I learned of this place where I could buy some sports equipment. So I went ahead and bought my own. Uh, I bought my own skateboard. Oh my god! I can't talk about that right now. But yeah, I was very scared of riding a skateboard, but I still tried it anyways. If I could learn how to ride a bike, which I was also very scared of doing, then I can absolutely learn to ride a skateboard. So I just went ahead and hold on, haven't I heard this song before? Oh yeah, this one played in the last stream. I'm gonna skip it, not only because, not necessarily because it played in the last stream, but because it's honestly a kind of somber song. Is it possible I could actually stream with like video game music and all and not get in trouble for it? It's not something I want to find out the hard way, but I could try someday. So yeah, lots of things that one can learn. Lots of things one can do. Another thing when creating, another thing to keep in mind is to ignore perfection. I myself have a very perfectionist mentality, unfortunately. A lot of things I create, I feel frustrated because it's not coming out the way I want it to. But if I don't even try, I will never even find out. If I just keep telling myself, no, I can't do the thing, I'm not gonna do the thing. Not unless I try. Just recently, I've had this idea in my mind I've been wanting to do, and I didn't feel like it was something I was capable of doing, but I tried it anyways, and so far, I'm loving how it's coming out. I'm still figuring out how I'm gonna fully put it together and all, but the results I'm getting, I am really looking forward to how it's going to turn out. So, yeah, don't say you can't until you try. Okay. Um, something else I got to do today. If anyone is coming from Instagram and they saw my story, they might have noticed that I uploaded these videos on my story where I just rambled and I call them Axel's Ramble Sample. I'm hoping to make that a thing. I really am. I really am hoping to turn that into like short animated videos where it really is just me rambling about stuff. Essentially just trying to, oh my god, trying to make this one line and it's not working out. Okay, 7. Come on. Come on. Good enough. Good enough. Sheesh. Anywho, my hopes with the Axel Ramble sample is that I can animate them, right? I animate them, upload them into YouTube as shorts. If I make any long form ones, I'll just call them the I'll just call them Axol's Rambles. And the whole idea is essentially just starting a conversation. You know, they won't be like very long videos. The shorts themselves will literally just be that, shorts. They're not gonna be anything too excessive. Just something you watch very briefly. And you leave a comment and we talk about it. You respond to it with your own video and we talk about it, you know? Just some innocent bantering on the internet through the form of videos. Heck, I think I could even upload those to new stuff like that to Newgrounds. You know, if I make it more long form, I mean, I can upload whatever I want to Newgrounds. It's everything by everyone, after all. But thing about me as an artist is that I'd like to show myself, present myself in a certain way, right? Many people want to do that on the internet. That's why certain art, a lot of people could probably show so much of their art. They probably create so much artwork that just goes unseen because they don't want to show that artwork. They don't want to present their artwork that way. It seems that's enough. And blandness, I wouldn't call it blandness per se. It seems like it's blandness, but it really isn't. It's really just another evolution of who you are. You might not be the same, you might not be, let alone feel like the same person you were before. If you were once seen as the jest, wait, do I have my mirror on? No, I don't. Good. If you were once the jester and now you're not, then embrace whatever you're becoming. You might not know what you are becoming, but in due time you'll find out. And when you do, just embrace it. Learn that's the new you, and you know, that's okay. We all change, we all become different people as we grow older. As the world around us changes, the people who we once called who our friends come and go. I mean, heck, our friends aren't always going to be the same either. Not necessarily like the people we call friends aren't going to be the same, but even those that we still have or the new ones that we might make, they're going to change over time. A friend who you once thought was like the least serious of the bunch suddenly is the one with the most wisdom, or the only one who takes things seriously anymore. A friend that was it mirror? Okay, it did. Or a friend that was the most reliable person in the group is suddenly the most dependent. Not necessarily a bad thing, it just happens, and it's something we each gotta embrace. Someone who you thought, oh my gosh, what? 2:30. Oh, sorry. I'm just. Oh gosh. What makes you think you'll be? Oh. Lie. So even though you're. Darn. Have you ever tried looking in Therian communities to see if you can find other Therian people? I mean, the issue there is that most likely you'll just find people online, and if you're looking for friends in person, you know, that's where the issues really arise with looking for friends online. But with looking online for friends. Possible you could find someone in person that way. I certainly have in a few occasions. Um, one occasion in particular, I'm not really gonna go into detail, but it's possible. Oh, your ex BFF. They must have burned you. They must have really left a mark on you. I mean, they were your BFF, and to then just lie to you like that, yeah, it hurts. Sometimes I wonder if I've hurt people. Maybe something I said, maybe something I did. I've had many of friends who tell me that they'll. I've had a good couple of friends who've told me they'd love me forever and we'd be friends for all of time. And then we stopped talking. I want to say they're still in my life, but their presence sure isn't. And even if I did reach out and things seemed like they're going well, I can't help but feel like I missed out on so much and I'm not putting in the effort to get to know what's been going on. Um, but point I want to make is I don't go around or try not to go around much telling people that I'll be their friends forever and ever and like we're best friends and all, because realistically there's there's a chance. It might not be high, maybe it's not even too low, but there's always a chance that we'll part ways, barely ever talk again, barely see each other again, and suddenly it feels like we just lied to each other whenever we tell each other things like we'll be friends forever and we're each other's spirit, um soulmate. Dogs, I'm sure you probably got people who told you that, and all with some of these people it might be true. I certainly wouldn't suggest, unless it really seems like it is going to be the case. I'd certainly, as optimistic as I'd like to be, I would keep that in mind that things could happen, and um, sure, in a way, you'll both still be friends forever, but at the same time, that won't actually be the case. The presence that, the effect that y'all have had in each other's lives will be felt. It will be a strong one too, but it's not necessarily a permanent one. Unless it is. Maybe you're lucky. And if it's not luck, I don't know what it is, but it's something alright. Did this song play in the last stream? I don't know. It sounds vaguely familiar. What is it? Sinking Feeling? Oh, yeah, because it's a Water Flame song. No wonder. We were hit with so much Water Flame last stream, and now we're going to be hit with them again. Yay. I kind of wish there was an option to shuffle all the songs in the queue. There doesn't seem to be, though. It kind of just shows what's playing next. Sooner or later, Azuria's Sky will show up, and then I think this one's new. This next. Some of the other ones here haven't played yet, but I'll be playing for sure. Or if anything, maybe I should just disable the dynamicness of this pen. I mean, there's some dynamicness to my microns as well, as with any traditional tool here in real life, but digitally speaking, like, no, but the microns, like, I don't know, I feel the way I use my microns, at least a lot of my lines will kind of just end up looking the same, more so just having some wobbliness to them because I can't I can't stay still for the life of me. Okay, I'm turning this on. Can I? Pieces of artwork I've been working on. The 3D piece I mentioned earlier. I'm really, like I said, I'm really liking how it's turning out. But then comes the question of what am I gonna do with it? So, being a smaller piece, like it's literally less than 5 inches by 5 inches. So, being a smaller piece, the first thought that immediately comes to mind is, oh hey, the museum that I work at is gonna have its annual art party, and they're opening, and they are opening their, they're opening for like receiving. Shoot, how do I word this? They're gonna be opening submissions. Yeah, I believe that's what it is, for more art, for artwork to be donated, so then it can be sold for a hefty amount of money, for money that's gonna, money that's gonna help the museum's growth and all, which is great. It's, love to see that. Definitely love to see that. However, I cannot deny that aside from some exposure, which sure is very nice, oh, exposure, I sure love me some exposure, it doesn't really mean much. I don't really get much from it. Sure, I can show it off to everyone. I can be like, hey, look at this piece of artwork I made. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's here at this museum that I work at. Pretty freaking awesome, huh? But what do I gain? Aside from that, what is there? Yeah, like aside from that personal gratification, that personal satisfaction. Yeah, I don't make a lot of artwork, at least not as often as I genuinely would love to make it. And this one's pretty experimental, all things considered. I do want to make more like it, but I'm wondering if I should just save this piece. With how experimental it is, I'm wondering if I should show it there. Probably not, because somebody's gonna buy it and it's gonna fall apart in their hands when they realize, oh hey, this is a very flimsy piece. I don't think they'll critique it for being flimsy, but they sure might have trouble setting it up in their really fancy home or whatever. I don't know. Maybe someone who just happens to have the money buys it. It's not necessarily some millionaire fella or whatever. And I don't even think the people we get in our museum are millionaires, but I'm not sure. Or maybe they are. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, I think I can stop with the symmetry from here. But yeah, I might just not show it there, and instead I'll save. I'm definitely not going to be showing this piece in that exhibit as much as I want to, because it's a smaller piece. I want to first be able to hone this craft, figure out a way to excuse me, make the process easier, make the piece more stable, rather than making it feel like it could fall apart at any given moment, because it certainly feels that way. I haven't even I haven't even finished putting it together, but once I do, like that's when I'm gonna wonder, like, is this gonna hold? Like, how am I even gonna hang it up on walls? I have an idea, but I'm still working on it. Ooh, what I think would be cooler though is if I could just, in addition to being able to make more of it, or more of this piece, also, what if I could also, like, shoot, the words are slipping from my mind and from my mouth, just slipping from everywhere. Not like anyone's listening anymore, seemingly. Again, there could be someone here that YouTube's not showing, but when I look at the stats, it says there are no concurrent viewers, so I'm just back to being alone. Yippee! Watch as somebody watches the stream again and they start critiquing me, being all like, Axel, you should stop pointing out that you're alone on the streams. After all, you're kind of doing this to yourself. You're not promoting yourself real well. You've said yourself that you're fine with nobody being in the stream. So why do you make a big deal about it? And yet no one even comments on the streams. Chat does not count as comments. Chat is chat, comments are comments. Alright, I forgot that I also used the symmetry tool for this, for the eyes. Not each individual eye, I'm not that crazy. But I did use it. Okay, so I gotta erase from here. Like, what if I invited somebody directly to the stream? So I'll always have, so that way I'll always have like one person to chat with, but what if there's a factor that's like driving people away? Maybe I'm not helped by the fact that I just reuse settings instead of, say, changing the title, changing the thumbnail. You know, maybe instead of just having a generic thumbnail, I have a thumbnail that shows like the next axolotl that I'm working on. Give me a second. Okay, I'm here. I mean, technically I didn't leave. I was just doing something else, but... Okay, hold on. I feel like changing the music. Oh no, my Ibis Paint is doing the thing again, isn't it? Yep, it's doing the thing. Ugh. Flippin' phenomenal. Okay, I figured out a way to break out of that. So maybe instead of ambient, like, I don't know. Ugh, I put ambient again. Because the ambient music is nice, but it is too relaxing, and I don't know. Can I just like remove it? Hello, this website's slowing down. Maybe like, okay. Okay, there we go. That's the tempo, and then like genre. What genre do we want? Do we want battle, big beat, blues, breakbeat, Broadway? Is jazz in here? Come on, there's gotta be jazz. Oh yeah, it is. It is. I love jazz, dude. Oh. Oh, they don't have any jazz in here. Oh my god. I mean they do, but they literally only have like 3 songs. Bro. Sims? Why in the world would they have Sims? I guess rock. Let's go for rock and hope there's they have a good selection of rock. Oh, they do have a good oh yeah, they have a small selection of rock going by like the stuff that I put in. Okay, maybe remove the beats per minute filter. Yeah, now that gives us everything. And everything is not a lot either. We only have 1 hour remaining, so I'll just play it. Yeah, this is gonna be a some total whiplash here. We're going from some real relaxing stuff to this music could probably have played in Sonic and the Black Knight. And apparently the audio bitrate is not good. What? I don't think I can do anything about that, so stop telling me, YouTube. Just deal with it. My right arm is also kind of starting to hurt. I don't even know why. I've been sleeping in some pretty awful positions. I feel like, at least, because I don't know. Nearly every day I wake up and my arms hurt. It's dang near constant, I'm telling you. Dang near constant. So have you guys been paying attention to the news? No? What's up with the news, you ask? Nobody asked. I'm just mumbling, but I don't know what's going on with the news. I guess the Olympics are going on, so that's cool, I guess. I should probably pay more attention to what's going on in the world, but why would I want to do that when I want to pay more attention to what's going on in my life and the lives of the people I love and care about and all, you know, like. If anything, I should pay attention to any art events that are going on, so I don't miss out on any cool art event stuff. That I could probably apply for, even though I don't really I have stuff I could show, I guess. Dude, you don't know how jealous I am. I'm so jealous. I don't want to be jealous. I really don't, but I am so jealous of the many people there are out there who just draw. This is why I need to even try and encourage myself to just draw more for the sake of drawing, because there are people who just have a bunch of art. They just have so much art. OCs, commissioned works, artwork for friends, artwork for themselves, artwork for family, artwork for strangers, for mutuals. Y'all, like, they just have a lot of art. And I don't feel like they could have a lot to show, and I mean, I guess I do. Oh, welcome to the stream soon. Glad to have you here on this stream. I'm kind of just mumbling to myself as I do, while playing some rock in the background. I don't know when was the last stream you were here. If you've been on one of my last streams, I'm so terrible at remembering people. I mean, I remember Clown Dogs and Crazy Cat because, like, they've commented on the. I mean, have you commented on the Axolotl videos? Maybe you have. More brave than me. Never been here before. Oh, what? You've never been to the stream before? Oh, well, welcome. Not a lot really goes on. Just kind of chat with whoever joins, and if not, I kind of just mumble to myself and start talking about stuff. You know, just get things out of my system. So, welcome. You're free to just chat normally. Man, making dinner's nice though. What do you make? You cook it yourself? You consider yourself a fellow chef? Okay, I'm not even a chef myself. I just cook. I just, like, look for things around the house and cook. Tend to stream opposite time of me. Oh, chicken pot pie. Oh, that sounds yummy. I don't even know if I've had chicken pot pie. It's possible I have. You don't know how many times I've eaten. I don't even know how many times I've eaten things that then people tell me the names of, and I'm like, have I? I don't think I've ever eaten that before. But then, like, if I'm described what it is, I'll be like, oh, shoot, I have. Yeah, how did it turn out? Did you like it? And as for streams, oh, so I'm guessing you stream. If I stream from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern time, do you stream in the morning? Or maybe you stream at the same time as I do, but instead of Eastern, it's like, it's not Eastern time, it's just a different time zone. Chicken veggies, like a white gravy. Chicken veggies and, like, white gravy inside of pie. Oh. So I'm imagining now both of you had a delightfully delicious time together. Stream. Oh, wowie, until 4 p.m. Dang, you keep going. I just stop. I mean, sometimes I stream, and I've streamed until, like, say, 11 p.m. Eastern Time. CST, I need to study up time zones. I don't know when CST lands, and it's okay if you don't want to tell if it means revealing your location. Which, come to think of it, I don't even know if, like, the chat replay has been working for the previous streams. But if it doesn't for this one, well, now the chat is here on this stream. Oh, good old Texas. Hey. Gosh, I wish streaming were my job. And at the same time, my throat is so tired. Oh, right, I have water over here. I need to have a water bottle with me, otherwise my throat will die. Oh, that's so nice. Ah, my teeth. I just smacked my bottle to my teeth. But yeah, like, I want to make a little avatar who'll be, like, in the corner of my stream. Slightly slope, like. Oh, the art. Wait, but how did you find this stream of mine? Did you find it from, like, Discord, Instagram, or YouTube just went ahead and said, hey, look at this guy, he's streaming. You want to see what he's streaming? Go take a look at what this dork is streaming. Baker. No wonder I recognize you. I'm here like, I feel like I should recognize you. Where did you come from? And it's from Baker's server, huh? Yeah, so what? So I'm guessing you do commissions, yeah? Like, that's where most of your profits come from. Or we might have talked before. Yeah, no, I genuinely feel like I must have chatted with you in the server or seen you or something. I don't know. God, I wish making art made me money. Yeah. Yeah, I want to make money out of my art, seriously, but I've yet to really execute anything. I've tried opening a shop, didn't really go through with it all much. Excuse me. I've done commissions before, not a lot, but I've done them, and there were a lot of pressure on me. Especially, like, either I've done advertised or that guilt will always be there. I guess there's that. Even when I advertise my streams, I feel guilty for doing so. But if I don't do it, if we don't advertise ourselves, then we're at the whims of algorithms and whatnot, and that can only go so far. So we gotta do what we gotta do. And I really should do another commission, maybe revise an old commission sheets or make a new one and advertise it myself as well. I remember one of my first commission sheets was about stickers, like digital stickers, back when the WhatsApp sticker craze was a thing. Now that's the kind of duo I love to see, like business partners, but also lovers. What? But yeah, that's the sort of stuff I love to see it, because I myself, I don't really got much going on in terms of romance, but I like to think, I like to think and wonder, how could my dynamic work? And it's nice to see that, like, there's all these different types of romance dynamics that work, and like, at least there, you have like your husband, like, yeah, you got your husband right there, and then there's you, and makes it easy, I guess. I don't even know what I'm trying to say anymore. I'm telling you, I just ramble until I don't even know what I'm saying, but I try. As long as I don't say anything offensive by accident. I think it's happened a couple of times. I feel like it's happened a couple of times. Yeah. Yeah, love to see that stuff. because on my own, like all the accounting falls on me, all the finding a website to host my artwork that falls on me, the advertising, everything, it just falls on my shoulder, and that's where it can get real hard. Actually, do you have to? One thing that always gets me is like commissions and taxes. That's also something that scares me when it comes to like, oh my, why is it not? Ugh. Okay, there we go. There we go. What's not letting me rotate the view? But yeah, commissions and taxes, or like making art out of making money out of one's own art, and then having to take into account taxes. Like, I mean, this is a question someone like your husband might know better, but it's certainly one that I'm very curious about. That I'm always curious about knowing, because I don't know, and it's very intimidating. I'd love to make art, but I wouldn't like to then find out I've committed a crime. Oh, okay. Okay, because that's what I've heard. You gotta make enough. So that's kind of scary, because then it means, okay, so at what point, if I make lots of money from commissions, it's like, oh, sweet, I can live off of this. And then the United States government will be all like, yeah, now pay up because you owe us. And I'm just gonna be here like, dang. You know? Oh, that pupil is too big. Percentage of your profits, that way when it's tax time you hand it over. Well, I'll keep that in mind. Not entirely sure what it means, but I'm sure with some more thought and research I'll be able to figure it out, and then maybe pull it off when the time comes. Maybe. I probably should have taken accounting classes back when I was in community college, but I was dumb. And I didn't even know, I didn't even go for the major that would have been best for me. This university I did go to briefly had an illustration major, which would have been more ideal. But that university didn't really work out for me, so oh well. But the community college I went to did have visual arts, and that probably would have been a better fit. But that's what's crazy. That's what's like, when I think about going back to university or something, I also just think to myself, do I have to? Like, so many artists that I know of or have heard of haven't gone to university. Some didn't even go for art, and look at the stuff they're making. Like, university has its benefits and all. University, college, etc. It has its benefits, but really thinking about it, I kind of realize that's more like a if you need it. If you want to learn something you've never learned before, because with all the resources there are, like, even when it comes to commissions, I could just talk with people about them and learn from them. I could look up resources online for how people do commissions. Merchandise, same thing. Exactly. It's like, it's all the resources online, or even just going to library and reading a book. I'm not that old school, but the option's there. University, college, for those who need it or those who want it, it can be useful. But personally, I think if I'm gonna go that route, I may as well study something that I don't know, like, I don't know, carpentry. I know very basic, very very basic. Okay, maybe I don't know carpentry per se, but self-taught. I'm just learning from. Yeah, that's like for us for artists like you and I and many others, it's that's just how it goes. And like, look at the success it's guaranteed a good lot of us. Oh, wow, that's huge. That's a huge eye. I'm actually just gonna use this as a guide since all the eyes now have kind of a wobbly look to them. Well, you know, may as well keep that pattern going. You know, what are some cool things you've learned from other artists? A few advices or some like style. You know, maybe like advice on style or criticisms on certain things. Like, what's some cool stuff you've learned from others? I know a lot of stuff I've learned has been from a lot of art advice I've learned has been from friends as well. In fact, this axolotl I'm drawing is based on a friend of mine who's an amazing artist. She creates these beautiful. She creates some awesome illustrations of usually of her characters, but she's done stuff outside of her own characters. She's drawn animals. She's done commissions. She's done all sorts of cool stuff. I ain't even got the words for it. It's just I highly recommend checking her stuff out over on Instagram. I'll show her at in a second. It's right here, melmer.art. Definitely check her out. Great artist, great person. Oh, I wasn't even done with the gills. Oh my god, I got real ahead of myself here. I've kind of been doing that with this axolotl. And I've learned a lot of things from her style, from learning a little bit of her how she draws and her style and all, to things having to do with like the art industry, the art community, stuff like that. And even things outside of creating and about taking care of oneself. In a way, she's been kind of a mentor to me, and I really appreciate her. Lately, she's been busy, but that's how life goes. And I can only hope that things have been well for her. I really should get to her messages, though. They've kind of just been sitting there like a couple other messages of mine. It just happens. I get messages. I don't have the time to answer. Next thing you know, weeks pass and I feel guilty for not responding, but they're probably in the same boat too. That sure is the way that it sure is the way that it is, isn't it? Unless you unless you send me the link in DMs. I mean, that's certainly an option. Okay, you don't gotta do that. But that's sweet. It's nice to have a mentor figure when it comes to art, teaching us all these valuable things that we genuinely do need, or even offering criticism and whatnot. What are some things they've taught to you? Or some inspiration that you've gotten from that mentor figure of yours? Oh, I haven't even finished this eye. They're really good with purport. Oh yeah, nah, dude, you're gonna get a lot of that when it comes to NSFW art. I have no doubt about that. When it comes to adult content of that sort, like their anatomy game is on top, and it kind of has to be considering the stuff they're drawing. Me neither. Genuinely, I felt myself compelled in multiple occasions, even if it's just to fulfill my own desires, because sometimes you just want to see a thing, right? You just want to see a certain drawing, a certain image, but nobody else has done it. And as much as I'm tempted to bring it to life myself, I think I won't. Just because I don't want to have that in my... I mean, nobody's got to know. who knows? Maybe I did actually draw some of the sus. And you guys don't know. You guys won't ever know. No one will know. Why do people need to know? Hmm? But jokes on that aside, yeah, no, that's pretty cool stuff. The fact, what the, respect to NSFW artists. Plenty of respect for them, because the stuff they draw is looking past the adult side of things. It can be really downright impressive. Shoot, I go to Newgrounds a whole lot. As their motto is everything by everyone. They have artwork by a bunch of different people for all sorts of ages. Everything from like artwork for everyone to artwork for adults only. And I tend to stay away from the adult artwork because it's just not my thing. But I've taken a peek here and there. I've just looked at what is going on there. And let me tell you, the stuff I've seen is damn near museum worthy. I mean, there's NSFW artwork in museums as well. How many times have you been to a museum and just seen a giant statue of a guy with his dong out, with his massive Donkey Kong donkey dong out? Or, maybe it's not lewd per se. There's a difference between lewd and nude. But there's some of this adult artwork in Newgrounds. Some of it is like lewd levels of adult. But it is so good. I'm in shock. I'm like, I don't know how to feel about this. But you know what they say about art? Like, art is supposed to disturb the comfortable and comfort the disturbed. I don't know where I fall in that category, but oh no, but yeah, and it's respect to NSFW artists. It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Ooh, I will never. Yeah, of course you never will. Neither will I. And drawing, boom. Okay, I'm missing this eye. I'm missing this eye. Oh goodness. You can't see it, but it's slow. I hate when it does that. If there is anything I genuinely wish to be capable of, is to be more faster at creating. Rome wasn't built, as the old saying goes, Rome wasn't built in a day. But how in the heck are there artists out there, artists even younger than I am, that are just pulling out masterpiece after masterpiece, or maybe not masterpieces per se, but they're pulling out all these really clean works of art, and this one black and white illustration, well, grayscale actually, I'll be adding gray to it once I'm done with the line art. Like, it takes me a while. It's part of why, like, I'm genuinely concerned about doing commissions myself, because yeah, speed comes with time, but I swear I could be drawing for weeks straight. I could be drawing for days straight, which isn't it actually healthy. I should not go with that approach, but I could be drawing and practicing for days and days and days. And I don't know, I still feel like I'm not much faster than I was before. I might have improved in some way, shape, or form, for sure, no doubt about that, but again, there are just artists out there making some really impressive artwork. If not impressive, at least good. It's like, hey, this looks really good. This looks worth buying and stuff like that. And they're able to pull it off in just a short time span, and here I am. There's no secrets. public queue? A public way. Yeah, stuff like that. I've seen. Know your turnaround and no promise faster. That more often than I even feel like just outright telling people, hey, I can make you this, no problem. Thank you for your support and all, but just know it's gonna take me a while. One point that was brought upon by a friend actually, public queue, everyone can see who's next, and okay, yeah, that's, yeah, and I've seen similar stuff pulled off by other artists. At the very least, I've seen them have a, like, oh, is this the one? Oh, okay. Oh, that's not, no, that's not, nope, okay. Yeah, stuff like, how did that happen? How did that, bruh? But yeah, some artists, what they do is, like, they also have slots, which is an approach I definitely should take advantage of when it comes to commissions. So that way people know, hey, if you want a commission from me, you best get a spot now. Otherwise, you're not gonna get one until I'm done with these commissions, and gosh knows how long that might take. But the public queue thing is something I should also keep in mind. So I didn't even think of that. I don't even know if I've seen people do that. Some people don't have to my knowledge, some people don't actually have a public. No, yeah, a lot of artists I follow, I haven't seen them do the public queue, so I'll definitely keep track of that. And maybe in those regards, also let the people who commission me know, like, hey, people will know that I'm working on your commission, so just keep that in mind. Like, you know, they're gonna be well aware that your commission is what I'm currently working on. You let me know if people are bullying you. I hope people are not bullying others. But yeah, you know, that's just a smart way to go about things. So I'll certainly adopt that when I get back to commissions. For now, I think what's really holding me back, and with a lot of things are holding me back from a lot of stuff now that I really think about it. Like, for example, creating gallery work or making merchandise. I mean, if I'm gonna make merchandise, ideally I should, you know, make a name for myself and not just be like, hey, I opened up a shop and, like, nobody's gonna buy anything because why would they want to buy stuff from a nobody artist? It might be cool stuff, but is it worth investing money into? Which is why I also hope these streams pop off too. And I also want to make more videos and whatnot. So, you know, make a name for myself on the internet. No, let's see. Well, even if someone doesn't want their name listed, just put. Oh, true that. I forget Anonymous's thing. I forget I can just be all like, hey, I'm working on Anonymous's commission. Something like that. Right, thanks for reminding me about that. I'm so forgetful about things. Maybe it would have cropped up in my mind. Maybe somebody would have commented on it and I would have been like, oh shoot, yeah, you know, valid point. But it did not at that moment, so. The more you hesitate, the more you're missing opportunity. Making a shop doesn't cost money unless you're making physical products, and that's where I wanted to do. Where I want to do. That's why I want to rely on. What are they called again? Print on demand. But anytime I look, print on demand. For one, print on demand can cost money as well, and add to that the other thing about print on demand is that it can be pretty expensive. Not necessarily for me, but if somebody wants to buy stickers, for example, they might notice, hey, like, this really simple looking sticker sheet costs like $20. There's only like 4 stickers on the sticker sheet and they're not even that big. Why is it like $24 or 20 bucks? And that's where I'm also just like, do I really want to do this knowing that nobody's gonna want to buy it because it's expensive as heck? Inexplicably so. Patreon makes the product. Oh, I didn't know about Patreon. I have a Ko-fi. I don't know what the general consensus about Ko-fi is, but I'm noticing not a lot of artists seem to use Ko-fi. The friend I mentioned, the one who I'm drawing here, does have a Ko-fi, but I don't know the difference between Ko-fi and Patreon. So, what's actually? Is it good to have both a Ko-fi and a Patreon? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter at the end of the day, but it's just more options at the end of the day. So I guess I could have both. But what's your consensus on Ko-fi? Ooh, and saving up for a sticker printer. Ooh, I've been wanting to do that. Well, maybe I haven't been doing the saving up part, but I've been wanting to have a sticker printer. Because I know that if I figure out how I can make stickers and sell them, just like send them and all that, open up a shop somehow. I had this whole idea of using like Google Forms to essentially just make a form that people will like, in a form where people will like say what they want to make, what they want to buy, and it will essentially result in a receipt that then I like, I just fulfill, and yeah. But maybe opening up a proper like shop with something like Etsy or whatever will be more ideal. It will be the smarter thing to do, and it certainly will save a lot of work. They're really strict though compared to Patreon. Patreon is more expensive in the sense of it takes more of your money. Excuse me. Also, auto sends people their rewards, whereas something like Ko-fi, I'd have to manually send them their rewards and all. Okay, so Patreon's a lot more accessible in that sense. Like if I want to make products, for example, I don't actually have to make the products, and Patreon can kind of just do it. And there's also like the monthly subscriptions and whatnot, which I think Ko-fi is capable of doing. I also wonder if it's pronounced Ko-fi or coffee. I see it as Ko-fi. And if it's coffee and people are cringing at the fact I'm pronouncing it wrong, I'm so sorry. If only I had like a little avatar in the corner of the screen to make laugh and all. That'd be so cool, dude. That'd be so freaking cool. It's more accessible. Just upload and that's it. Okay. So I'll keep it in mind, and I'll keep in mind Patreon. For now though, I'm gonna continue sticking to Ko-fi, which actually I should be promoting more. Both this, I don't know if Patreon was. It's possible through one way or another that they might, maybe not directly, but they might have some method of allowing it. Who knows? Can't be sure until you try. Okay, now I get to work on other parts of the axolotl's body. Finally, at long last, this halo's driving me nuts! Truthfully, I should relook into relook into Patreon. Yep, and maybe if you haven't, like, maybe there have been new updates and whatnot that might help in that sense. So, who knows? Definitely gotta, even I should take a look at it, because I certainly haven't. I kind of avoided Patreon because I just felt like everyone uses Patreon, and I'm not kidding you. I am the type of guy to not use a thing because everybody is using the thing, Like, I have my ways of going about it. Remember when the whole, it's still kind of going on, but remember when the whole, like, everyone's leaving Instagram and they're moving to Kara thing was going on? Yeah, no, I didn't want to move. I I didn't like what was going on with Instagram. I still don't. I still don't approve of some of the changes, but hey, it's just how things are, and there's not really much I can do about it. There's not really much a lot of us can do about it. But yeah, when that was going on, I didn't go to Kara. Oof, there goes Insta. R.I.P. Unfortunately, that's the platform where all my friends are at. That's the platform. Like, I thought maybe I would just delete my artwork from it, but apparently that's already archived in Instagram's servers, and also that will be pretty pointless, you know, because Instagram already has that data and all, and I can't do anything. So I thought, okay, maybe I'll just stop uploading stuff, but then that means I need to find another means of uploading my art. Maybe like upload it on a different platform like Newgrounds, and then just announce like, hey, I uploaded a new piece of artwork. It's on my Newgrounds link in my bio. Go check it out. But not everyone who follows me uses Newgrounds. So yeah. Oh dang, I haven't even thought about the shadow bans. Hopefully I'm not. It's still very unfortunate though to be shadow banned like that. Especially if there's like no explanation either and you're just getting shadow banned because Instagram just likes to do stuff it's the way it wants. I know like getting shadow banned on Newgrounds is essentially just you lose your scouting because Newgrounds has its own way of doing things. Like if there's any place I definitely recommend, I mean I don't know if you use Newgrounds, but I certainly would recommend it. I need to be more active there myself because I want to be more integrated with the community because that's the thing. Newgrounds encourages community. Newgrounds, the way I see it, it's like it's this neighborhood of artists and creators alike. So, you know, you're bound to find like anywhere on the internet, you're bound to find some pretty awful people, but more likely than not, you will find some pretty cool peeps. For Affinity, I've heard. I've never actually used. I still have Twitter. I barely post there. Rarely ever. Blue Sky and Kara. Like, I've heard of Blue Sky essentially being the Twitter killer or like being the new Twitter or something. I haven't made an account there either. Again, like, as even you put it, like, making more accounts is just not only growing followers, but maintaining those accounts. As much as I want to maintain my Newgrounds, for example, it's too much work. And more so because I want Newgrounds to serve as a portfolio for me. So whatever I post there has to be good. The same ends up going for Instagram, and so I end up just not posting anything anywhere. Oh boy! I am sabotaging myself. Technically, YouTube. I mean, I'm guessing it's the same YouTube you're using right now, yeah? Wait, but you've animated before? I'd love to see your animations. If you have any here or anywhere, maybe even on the in the server. Oh, do you see like these really crispy looking pixels? Not good, not good. Oh, heck yeah. And I'm pretty sure you can share links here on YouTube streams, so put it up here for only me to see because so far I think it's just you and I on the stream right now. Which, by the way, thank you for sticking around and chatting with me. It gets really lonely in here. I can only talk to myself for so long before I start hearing voices. Who was that? I'm going insane. Watch that be my personality. Germa ripoff. Yeah, that be my personality. Germa ripoff. Because I think Germa's kind of like that. You never know what to expect from the guy. one second he seems to be sane and fine and just an ordinary guy like any other. The next thing you know, he is absolutely losing it, and nobody knows why. He's just saying some unhinged stuff. Funnily enough, I talked about German, and I only know about him because of videos, but I don't actually watch his streams. Not even the VODs, the video on demand. And I didn't even know. I was like a couple months. It was just like a couple months ago that I learned that VOD means video on demand. I didn't even know that. It very much sounds like a VHS thing. Probably because originally it was. No, nothing. You know nothing about Germa? I think. Okay, you know about Vinny Vine Sauce? They're not really related in any way, other than the fact that they both stream on Twitch. Not even Vine. Oh my. Okay, well, all I'll say is that they are streamers who play video games and do other things, and they've been doing it for years, and they're very popular. And yeah, they're very funny. Sometimes even downright scary. At least Germa can be downright scary at times. Like it's all. I'm pretty sure it's all a play. So yeah, that's why. Although, despite that, they're very popular here on YouTube as well. Like Vinny, for example, has had both of them have had their streams animated by many folks across the internet. They've kind of like the Game Grumps have, if you know about those at least. Stream on Picard. Oh yeah, that one. You know that I'd probably be better off streaming there if I want an audience. Oh, but I did make an account too, only so I could watch Baker's streams and be able to like comment on them and all. And then I proceeded to not watch the streams because I don't really have time for watching streams. Dang, if anything, I should follow you on Picard though. So maybe one day I can actually see your streams. Or maybe just so you have a little shadow follower. Felt. Yeah. You see the struggle? You want to know why it takes me so long to make art? Look at this. Look at this. Trying to get that right line, and it is just not working out for me. It's just not. Until I rotate the canvas, and then boom, everything's fine. It's perfect. It's not perfect. Let's do multi-stream. Side join with bigger artists and more eyeballs. Your thingies. Oh wait, it's in the. So like essentially, I could, if I were to stream here on YouTube, right? The way multi-streaming works, if I'm understanding this correctly, I could be streaming here on YouTube as I am right now, but you seeing this? I'm not pressing any buttons. Why is it glitching like this? Why is it doing this thing? Why does it do this thing? It's still doing the thing. Why? But so yeah, I could be streaming here on YouTube, but I could also be streaming on Picardo at the same time, and that way, while YouTube might be a wasteland, I could still be talking to whoever is joining me on Picardo or Twitch or anywhere that allows multi-streaming, technically speaking. Yeah? Am I getting this right? Surely I'm getting this right. Ooh, and what if like Picardo doesn't have such strict copyright rules, and I could actually stream video game music while I do my streams? Oh, that'd be so good. You don't know how much. No, you mean 4 people can stream together. Oh, so essentially more like collaborations is what you're talking about. I mean, that's cool too. I most certainly should do collaborations more often. I was talking with one of my friends about doing an art trade. We haven't really gone further with a conversation. Both of us have been busy, so it's understandable, but you know, I never really liked group projects back in college, and I'm in an art club that I barely feel like I participate much in it. Even though I'd love to be more integrated in the art community, I'd love to meet more people, make more art friends, talk with more people about art and all. And yet I feel like I'm not really doing myself any favors, especially with the whole, I show up and then I just peace out, never to be seen again or barely to be heard of. So yeah, I'm not really doing myself any favors in that regard. I'm trying, I guess, in some ways, I'm trying to break the habit. Like that one Linkin Park song that's really catchy. I don't have to talk to the people in multi-streaming, it just helps. Yeah. I don't gotta be talkative, I guess. Yeah. I'm being talkative now, though. Who's to say I can't be talkative with others? And now this line's gonna be a pain in the butt for me. Yippee. Yeah, you know, I think I'm just gonna reduce this. Because as much as I love the dynamic lines, when it comes to the microns, I feel like there's not really a lot of to my real life micron pens, which I'm trying to simulate with this brush. They aren't like that dynamic, or at least the way I draw with them. Yeah, I could always be like, you know, just do the bare minimum of interaction, and I'm sure everyone will be fine. People will be fine with that. Wish that the same could be applied to real life, but I just don't find myself in a lot of scenarios where that could be the case. I mean, what's really holding me back at the end of the day? There's myself, that's... oh my god. There's myself, that's probably the biggest one. I could be going out and I'm not. Why am I not going out? Because I'm not, plain and simple. Why am I not interacting with more people? Well, because I'm not allowing myself to. That's probably it. The one thing I often feel holds me back, but at the same time, yeah, no, am I? For one, there's my, like, in some sense, yeah, okay, like, I come back home from my 9 to 5 job. It's not just 9 to 5, sometimes I work, like, 12:30 to 8. But, you know, I come back from work, and I kind of just laze around. I eat, I lay in bed, or do something else. Lay in bed, watch YouTube videos, etc. When I could be putting that time into something productive, but I'm also tired, which is why I do that. But the thing that probably gets me most is I feel like I've got responsibilities here at home. Family responsibilities. I'm not gonna go much into detail, and I don't want to imply they're the ones holding me back, because more often than not, though in my mind it feels like they are, realistically speaking, they seem to be able to hold up pretty well on themselves. And when they need me, they let me know. You know? So I should be free, right? I should be free to just do whatever I want to do. If I want to just, like, instead of leaving work and heading straight home, I mean, I could maybe head straight home, eat food, but then I could just go out again. Go to an art museum, except that they're all closed by the time I leave work. But there's this gallery not so far where I live in, where I wish I wanted to make a habit of visiting more often. It's not like I'll find lots of people there, but I'll at least be surrounded by art, and as I'm there, I could, I could just create, and anyone who shows up, I could just show off my work or something. Or maybe I don't have Facebook, so I can't really announce any events of sorts. I don't know how I'd pull that off. Announcing an event. Yeah, it's a lot of factors. It truly is. There's maybe there's some kind of maybe there's some kind of denial, sense of denial too. Like maybe there's a factor that is pretty clear as day that's affecting me, but I'm just being like, no way, it can't be that. It totally can't be the fact that when I come back home, I just like lay in my bed and watch YouTube videos that do nothing for me and give me like information that I don't need. Totally can't be that. It totally is that. So if I could cut down on YouTube, that'd be nice. Even if I don't necessarily replace it with more artwork, I could at least replace it with, say, reading a book or calling a friend. Video games, as much as I want to play more of them, I also feel like they're not as they don't really add to the productivity as much. But if I play video games with friends, that could help, because at least then I'm spending time with people. So it will be something. Made a lot of excuses. Imposter syndrome. I have friends that encourage me. Now, what's the encouragement that I get? Well, it all varies. And granted, being encouraged constantly is maybe a bit asking too much, but encouragement from various sources certainly will be nice. Like aside from friends, because while I have friends, they aren't the only people in my life. In fact, I don't spend enough time with them to essentially quantify. I mean, depends on what friends we're talking about, but like my coworkers, a good chunk of them I consider friends, because we just get along that well with one another. But outside of that, when I really think about it, I have a lot of friends outside of work that I don't. That's the feeling I go through, I would like to be told by the people I live with to continue doing what I love doing. I'm sure they'd encourage it if I told them, but I don't know, it just will be nice, I guess. They're probably gonna watch this video, at least one of them probably is, and I don't know what they're thinking. I don't mean to offend, but I guess if anyone of my family is watching, all I really ask is just like, just tell me to keep doing what I'm doing. I guess, I don't know. It's not even just like they don't come around. The worst case is like being told that, I mean, not saying they tell me this, not saying I have family telling me this. Maybe it is just some kind of imposter syndrome, or just the voices in my head, the guilt and insecurity talking, but being told that I'm like selfish, right? Like, or that I have responsibilities, and rather than helping out with said responsibilities, being just telling me that I have to fulfill them. Just follow your heart and know what you love, aren't you? I'll do what I can with that, as I always have. I mean, it's part of why I do these streams. The streams are like my way of just dedicating some time to doing artwork when no one's around, no one's oh crud. That is good enough for me. It isn't for me, but it isn't good enough for me, but it works. Otherwise, I'll be on this line forever. Oh, did I even draw the pupil on this eye? Oh my gosh, I did not. But yeah, part of why I've mentioned to myself in multiple of these streams that I don't really mind if nobody joins, because at the end of the day, the thing that helps me about these streams is that it helps me set time aside to create, to make art, to make something, to be productive. Now, what am I gonna do with these axolotls at the end of the day? I'm not sure, but I'm making them. And those who know that I'm making them love the fact that I'm making them, and they love the end results, especially considering some of these axolotls, like this one, for example, are for friends of mine. I'm actually hoping I get to print this one, maybe as a sticker, maybe multiple stickers of multiple sizes even, and send it to my friend. The one who it's for. I'm sure she would love that. We've actually sent each other things before, and it's always a joy when that happens. So, yeah, hopefully I can just maybe not even send like a huge package or anything. Just keep it simple and send this as a sticker or on a little postcard or something. If I could make it a badge, I could send that too. And same goes for other friends as well. Just like make the sticker make their axolotls into a sticker or a badge or something, and they can use it. They can just have it in that form. Why must this give me such a pain in the butt? Dude, the time lapse for this is gonna go so crazy. You're literally just gonna see me go No, wait. Just go like That's just gonna be the time lapse. Oh gosh. Just gonna do what you love. Follow your heart. No, it's doing the thing again. It's doing the thing again. I don't know why. I love Ibis Paint, but I can't deny that it is it is quite buggy here on PC. Okay, maybe if I just rotate the canvas around. And why Ibis Paint? Because like why do I choose to draw on Ibis Paint? Or why Ibis Paint is buggy? I mean, I guess I'll just answer why I choose to draw on Ibis Paint. It's the app that I use on my phone. Like anytime I did digital art, most of the time that I do digital art, I do it on my phone, and that's like the best app there is for drawing on mobile devices. On Android, to be exact. I know that Procreate exists, but I don't have Apple devices. I don't use Apple devices. I'm not an Apple baby. I'm an Android baby. So that's kind of just the only option. I mean, I have other options, but that's the best option there is, in my opinion. And with Ibis Paint, there's so much you can do to customize brushes. I just love how accessible it is as a drawing app. And even with the latest update, they've introduced animation, which I'm really happy about, even though I haven't gotten to do a whole lot of it. Hold on, something like this. But yeah, Ibis Paint is not the best drawing app, but it is the best for me. It's the app that I'm accustomed to. Sometimes it takes me a while to adjust to other apps because of just how used I am to Ibis Paint. uh, the closest app I've been able to get used to here on computer, on Windows computer to be exact, is Fire Alpaca, which is also just as good, and it's free. And the only ad that you have to deal with is anytime you open the app, it throws an ad at you if you download the free version. But that little advertisement also just tells you like when you have to update the app, and also honestly it's not even like that bad. You just close it as soon as you open the app. It's a minor annoyance, really. Some people don't like it. I don't mind it. Some people don't mind, like myself, don't mind it. That's okay. Ibis Paint does have app ads on the free version, but that's only on Android. The free version here on Windows sucks because technically it's kind of the full version, kind of not. But you have a timer of 1 hour, and the full app is $30. But you get a lot for $30. Honestly, you may as well get it. You just gotta deal with some bugs here and there, I guess. Krita, I did get to use Krita a long time ago, and I thought it was fine, but it was very laggy on the device that I had it on, which was an old Windows XP computer. So yeah, or Windows 10. I think it's in my current old computer. I still have my old computer from long ago. And yeah, I used to draw on Krita as well and on it, but it was very laggy and unresponsive, and I think eventually it just didn't. Nowadays it doesn't even want to download on my laptop, or like okay, maybe not. I haven't tried in a while because I didn't really feel the need to, but there was one time I tried to, I think, download it on my laptop, if I'm not mistaken, and it didn't want to download. It just didn't want to it just didn't. Or like it downloaded, but it didn't want to load. It didn't want to work. So I was like, screw this. I'm not using Krita. I'm just sticking back to what I know, which is Fire Alpaca, Ibis Paint, Clip Studio. I did get to try that actually. When I first got my Wacom 1, thanks to my friends from work. Seriously, I'm very grateful of this awesome gift from them. It was a birthday gift from last year, and it's what I'm using now, and it works great. Only gripe I have with it is that it has no buttons whatsoever, but that's really a non-issue when like I have a key dial, which I actually got because of this issue, so it's a non-issue now, but it was kind of bugging me before. But now with a key dial, my Huion key dial to be exact, like I have my shortcuts, I can just hold the alt key all from like essentially a remote controller I'm holding on my offhand, on my left hand. But yeah, no, it controls really well. It's got a couple of visual options and all, so it's good. And I think it's technically like a budget drawing tablet. Oh yeah, and also for being a tablet that's supposed to be portable, you have a lot of stuff to plug in. Like this thing needs its own power source, so not perfect, but it's still great nonetheless, and I am forever appreciative of it. Oh, Clondox, welcome back. I mean, you did leave, right? I wasn't even sure whether you left or not. You've just been really quiet, but hey, happy to have you back. Clip Studio, Procreate, old versions of Photoshop. Oh man, no, Photoshop. The graphic design courses have taught me so much and so little at the same time. I don't really know how to use I forgot how to use Photoshop, not gonna lie. And I never really got to draw on it the same way like I'm drawing here with Ibis Paint or with Fire Alpaca. I didn't get to do any of that in community college, or if I did, it was very briefly. So unfortunately, I'm very inexperienced with Photoshop, and that's pretty much the industry standard, which sucks. thing about art. Do what works for you. Yeah. Experiment with it too. That's what I want to do. For this art project I've got in mind, I want to actually make the main drawings digitally, but then like print them out and use them on an actual like 3D piece of artwork. So yeah, I want to be able to integrate digital art on my like IRL art, in real life art. Hey dogs, how you holding up there? Heck, the industry, yeah, they're not doing their employees great at all. I don't follow the news much, but from everything I've been hearing, oh boy, I don't even need to hear anymore. Like, I think I've heard enough. Now I know, like, things are not going great. The industry is not really doing good. It's funny when people are like, oh, you should work for Disney, you like drawing, you like animating, go work for Disney. Like, no, man. Do you know how Disney is treating their employees? Do you know how they're treating the movies? Girls, you know what? I feel you, dogs. I don't know what you're saying there, but I feel you. That is a total vibe right there. It's very, very true. Feel that to the core, dog. I feel that to the core. But yeah, no, screw the industry. They really haven't been doing anyone any favors, at least as of late, which sucks big time. But where'd the music go? Don't tell me that's it. Don't tell me that's everything. It's not playing. It's not even. I don't even see where. Oh, there we go. Oh. Great. Now I'm getting shit, hold on. Oh. Oh, I am having some serious internet issues all of a sudden. Oh no. Okay, it seems to be getting no. Oh no, it's not. It's not getting better. Oh no. Hey guys, hey everyone, how's the stream going? It's showing me that I have some pretty awful signal right now. I'm dropping frames like crazy. Oh no. What is? Yeah, no dogs. I get to. I feel that. That's actually what I feel like right now. Now that the stream seems to be dropping kilobytes per second like crazy. The bit rate is just it's bit rate. What's that? What's the bit rate? Oh my god, this is. Oh no, I'm fine. Is YouTube just messing with me again? Is the internet? Is OBS and YouTube messing with me again? Cause it is telling me that I'm like dropping frames like crazy and that my signal is not good. It's not good at all. Oh wait. Hey, we like see clowns messages. That's odd. Yeah, cause like I can see them on both. Weird. Oh, do you have top chat or like can you change whether you get top chat or live chat? Cause I have live chat. Oh, so maybe it's possible that dogs messages aren't showing up on the top chat for some reason. If you have that on, which will be strange. Their chats should be right at the top. Oh. Speak backwards. Speak backwards. Oh no. What is going on? What is going on with the internet? I mean, it says I'm connected. My phone is connected. Haven't heard you. I mean, I kind of just. Gosh darn it, indeed. I kind of just went quiet for a second there, just because I'm like trying to investigate what's going on. Like, it says that the signal is awful. The dropped frames are at 2.7, 2.8% and increasing. Maybe this is YouTube telling me it is time for me to stop streaming. After all, these streams are supposed to go only up until 11 p.m., but finishing these axolotls is taking me a lot longer. Like, this one in particular is so detailed that I mean you see it. Like, look at all these smooth shapes that take me so much. Look at all these smooth shapes that are like you know, it take me multiple strokes to get right. I guess as long as the stream is still going proper, it's no big deal. It's just I can't tell, you know. All I can see is what OBS and the YouTube are showing me. Not even like the stream on YouTube itself, but YouTube Studio, and so far it is telling me that YouTube is not receiving enough information, enough data, and that OBS is like, oh dude, you're like dropping frames like crazy. Oh, now it seems to be fine. YouTube is still being wee little baby, I guess. That's the best way I can put it. But OBS is now telling me it's okay, so oh, there we go. It streams back to normal according to OBS and YouTube. So yeah, sorry about that if you guys I don't know what happened. But yeah, I suppose I should just not point this sort of stuff out unless you guys point it out. I guess that's I'm fluent in backward speak. I'm not exactly, but at least I can, you know, if I notice it, I can point it out. So guess that's worth something. By the way, fun little thing about the eyes. Like, you might have noticed a bunch of eyes throughout the body, you know, here on this part of the tail and like here under the ribs, and even like under the actual eyes of the axolotl. That is a Melmer signature right there. A Melmer feature right there. It was one I saw her do on her characters, and I thought it was one of the coolest things to do for those characters, like how their scars or stuff like scars or body certain what do you call, like birthmarks and scars, things like that. Oop. Night soon. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for chatting along. Seriously, I really appreciated your company throughout the stream. Have a good night and hope to see you in another stream. But yeah, it's a Mel Mare feature. She does it on her characters, um, on a certain certain types of characters of hers. They're called seraphs, so you can bet your butt they're based on angels or a type of angelic being. That's pretty much why this axolotl is an angel in the first place, because her profile picture is literally a biblically accurate angel, and her OCs and a bunch of and the stories she wants to make and all, they're all about him, all about seraphs, all about angels. At least that seems to be like her main focus. It's cool stuff. Oh yeah, can you write the entirety of Shakespeare backwards then? Nah, I'm not gonna dare you to do that. I'm not gonna genuinely dare you to do that. I mean, if you wanna be my guest, but I'm just joking. Oh my gosh, it's not okay. Ooh, almost there. Heck yeah, just gonna like erase a little bit of that there. And I mean, just how much do I have left in the first place? I guess it's not a lot. Since I'm also doing a few details, I'll do these eyes too. Oh, my head's a bit itchy. Oh wait. Oh, you can actually kind of maybe. I'm not gonna try. Yeah, and I wouldn't suggest it. I was joking about that. Maybe you got a fun fact you can share in backwards. Oh, shoot, is my brother home? It sounds like he might be. I can vaguely hear my grandma talking to someone. I wouldn't be surprised if it's my brother back from work. Okay, let's see over here. Draw this and then draw that. Or how about you try barking backwards, dogs? If you can talk backwards, surely you can bark backwards too, eh? It feels so wrong to be asking you to bark. I'm so sorry. You don't gotta. Unless you want, I don't know. I guess that's just the consequences of being a dog, I guess. By the way, all the music y'all have been hearing in the stream, it's the link is in the description as to where I got it from. So all credits go to them, to the people there for the music provided in the stream. It's supposed to be royalty. I mean, it's supposed to be free for use. But if I'm told to like essentially take down all the streams because I wasn't supposed to use their music or whatever, then unfortunately I will, because I am a wee little baby who cannot fight to defend himself, and that is not a good thing, but I just don't know what else I will do. I haven't even finished this arm. Bark also flamingos turn white because of the intensity of mating season. Oh, flamingos turn white because of the. Oh, well, I did not know that. Little fun factoid. Something worth keeping in mind if ever I get to drawing flamingo characters or something. Maybe I could, excuse me, use it as a little fun. As a little feature, a feature of the character that says more about them than people might realize. People who know will know, and that's gonna be pretty cool. Oh, I should set the minimum thickness to 2. There we go. Not gonna lie, some of this music really straight up reminds me of music from Sonic and the Black Knight, and just makes me wish I could play that. That game's music. Oh, for those who didn't know, there's this project akin to Project 06, the project that essentially remakes Sonic 06 from the ground up in the Unity engine. Yeah. Funny little laugh you got there. But yeah, there's akin to that project, there's a similar project, but instead for Sonic and the Secret Rings, called Project Reignited, if I remember correctly. It's really cool. What they're doing with that is so cool. I'm just glad to see another 06 like project, and with Sonic and the Secret Rings no less. That's probably one of the worst games for many people just because of the motion controls. Remove the motion controls, and despite the linearity, the game is not that bad. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of learning how the level design works, and there's a level up system which encourages you to come back to the levels and to play levels multiple times and maybe come back when you're a lot more leveled up and all. And it's just oh no, that's not what I meant to increase. Oh my. And I really can't wait to see that project get finished and we get essentially a better version, a an actually playable version of Sonic and the Secret Rings. But more so than that, I am hoping the same happens for Sonic and the Black Knight, because that is my jam there. Hope when you said, oh yeah, I remember SNT. It's funny, it's funny that that the N stands for Knuckles. If I remember correctly, it was because when she was a kid, she didn't know Knuckles had a K in it. She thought it was just pronounced Knuckles without the K. I haven't seen Project S&T's videos in a long time. I hope she's doing okay. Cause I've fallen off when it comes to her content. I used to watch it a lot when I was younger too, but I don't like how this is scraping on my screen. But yeah, no, I don't watch her stuff anymore, so I don't know how she's doing, but hopefully she's good. You know, still having success here on YouTube, if not on other platforms. I used to really like her Sylveon videos. Yeah, I think those were the ones that really hooked me onto her content. Her Sylveon roasts everyone videos. I used to think those were so funny, and they probably still are to some extent, but I haven't seen them in so long that I wouldn't be able to tell. Gosh, it's 11:33 and I'm still not done with this. I shouldn't even be streaming right now. I don't work tomorrow, but I got other things I want to do. She was younger and then found out, but decided SNT. Yeah, it's more unique, I'd say. You know, it's kind of why like I never renamed them myself to just I never gave myself another nickname. I just kept. I mean, I kind of did, but I never really made it official. But yeah, that's why like my channels and my Discord and a lot of my stuff, a lot of my accounts go by Xsonic, because as a kid, I was a huge Sonic fan. I still am technically, but as a kid, I was such a huge Sonic fan. I thought of just like, what if I was merged with Sonic or something, and I had my own Sonic character, and that is just me. That I'm like, it's me but Sonic, and his name is Axonic. And yeah, that's the origins of the Axonic nickname. Oh no. Is it one of S&T's videos, or is it something else entirely? Because if it's if it's S&T's videos, I'm sure it's not that bad. But if it's, if it's something else, knowing the Sonic fan community, something else is probably the worst option. God, I've seen so many cursed Sonic videos as a kid. Probably, if I were to word out some of those videos, which I'm not gonna, but if I did, they definitely explain a lot of things about me. Things that people should not know. So I'm not gonna go into details. But if you know, then you probably know. It wasn't her, but still, yeah, no, certain Sonic videos are bound to just ruin people, because people who make Sonic content can sometimes be real freaks. Or maybe they're not freaks, but they make freaky content for some freaky reason. Come on, come on, come on. Just this one line. Just this one line. Come on. Don't do this to me. Screw it. Eraser time. I'm just gonna fix it like that. Okay, so both of these eyes are missing their lashes. I don't know. So maybe you'll share it with me, and then I'll be like, yeah. I mean, I'm not traumatized. I probably won't be traumatized because I've probably seen so much worse, and I'm used to it. But I still will be disturbed. Like, I've seen the animation of Sonic kissing Mario far too many times. It's still not something that I enjoy, but it doesn't bother me as much anymore because I've seen it so much. I've practically grown numb to it, to its disturbing effect, whatever that effect is in the first place. I've seen it many times, but it hasn't made me any gayer. Is it even okay of me to make that joke? Can I make those kinds of jokes? Do I have permission to make those kinds of jokes? I mean, as long as it's nothing inappropriate, and believe me, if it's, you and I will both probably be able to know with ease whether it's inappropriate or not. Knowing Sonic content, there's a good chance it can't be inappropriate. But you can just say it. I mean, what are we gonna lose from you not saying it? If anything, I just won't ever know, and I'll just go to sleep thinking, what was so bad it traumatized the dogs? And then I'll be on the hunt for it, traumatizing myself in my own search. As if I haven't already, and seeing other things, willingly or not. It's like, I'm not even gonna take a guess. Just tell me. Give it to me. Oh. Yeah. Yep, that's just about what I expected. You know? Like, unfortunately, that is some of the stuff I've seen as a kid. Just because YouTube was so new, filters were not a thing, people were making some real weird stuff. I didn't know what was so weird about it. I just saw Sonic characters doing very fetishy things, and I just watched because I didn't know I was a kid. But yeah, sorry you had to see that. It's not my fault, but still sorry. That is not something anybody should be witnessing, unless someone's into that, in which case they can go ahead and have their own fun. Except that that's kind of messed up too. Yeah, no, nobody. That shouldn't even be a thing, because you could age up the characters, sure, but keep in mind, Sonic characters are technically teens. They're kids, so that's just messed up. That's just Jesus. And yeah, no, you were not supposed to see that. So I'm sure you were not. No one, just no. That's bad. That's no. This is gonna be a fun video to go back to. You know, Razzle T reminds you of AS. Adult Swim. Oh, this one's pretty chill. Finally, a pretty chill rock song. Yeah, good enough. Okay. Now I get to do the other details. Yay! At least when it comes to this line, I'm not all too bothered by it not being like connected and all, so I can relax a little bit more. I say as I like continue to undo the same line over 3 times. Cause relaxation, what is that? I've never heard of that. I'm an artist, haven't you heard? I don't know what relaxing is. I've never heard of that term in my life. How much do you want to bet that now that my brother's home, I think he's gonna come into the room while I'm still here on stream, even though it's only just you watching right now, dogs, that I know of at least. Again, YouTube could be lying to me and there's actually more people watching or listening in. To those who are lurking and listening, hello, hi, thank you for tuning in. Glad to have you here. You can come out of the shadows now. If you don't want to, I mean, that's fine too, but you could say hi. At least. You know, make your presence aware. I don't know what it's about, but I don't know what Razzle T is. I can't even tell if it reminds me of anything because I don't know what Razzle T is. Again, maybe it's just one of those things that I have heard of, maybe even seen. But I will only be able to tell if I like see an image or get a description about what it is. Like, is it a cartoon? Is it an animated show? Is it It's just, oh no, I know what Adult Swim is. I mean Razzle-T. I don't know what you're referring to about Razzle-T. Like, I have never heard of, I don't think I've ever heard of that before, so I have no idea what you're talking about in regards to Razzle-T, because I just don't know what it is. Oh my gosh. Oh, no wonder I'm pressing the wrong shortcut. I keep pressing Alt when I should be pressing Shift. Razzle-T is just a flavored juice. A juice. A juice reminds you of Adult Swim. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I guess I can see. I guess I can. I don't get it. I don't get it. What do you mean? A juice reminds you of Adult Swim? Is it the packaging? Is it just like the flavor? It somehow tastes like Adult Swim? Huh? How? What? Oh god, a little bit. Like, I'm confused. I am confused. And I don't think even a proper explanation will make sense. Maybe if I drink it? But I don't even know where I'd get Razzle-T. I don't even know what Razzleberry is. Dogs, you're gonna make me lose it over Razzle-T. Its style and can reminds you of Adult Swim. I could do that later. Sure, wasn't there something I was told to look up and then I didn't? Oh no. And this is where something like Discord will really come in handy. And I think I'm drawing in the... Oh, no, I am drawing on the right side. Never mind. But yeah, okay. So it is just about what I thought though. The can is what the can and its design, not the flavor. I was just so confused. Like, how can something taste like a TV channel? I mean, it can. I don't know how people can just figure that out, but you know, that's certainly a thing you could figure out somehow. People probably have before, so yeah. All right, and then there's these. Here I'm thinking, oh yes, I'm finally done with the detailing, and then I forget, oh yeah, you have to do like, I don't even know like what these are, but they're supposed to be like ridges or something, like it's an extra bit of the flesh or whatever jutting out, something like that. You know, just like draw a few more pixels to make it make some more sense. Okay, so that's fine. I go over here. Actually, this one I could probably just go like that, I guess. Yeah, there we go. And over here, and over here, and over here, and over here. Oh, over here. Oh, that's the zoom. My bad. I gotta zoom back in. Doom sounding yeah, that's... Oh, right, there's also this line. Well, I don't think so. I don't really talk about Cartoon Network shows a whole lot anymore. When I like Adult Swim, but I don't come to think. Actually, I don't even watch many of Adult Swim's own stuff. Like, the show I like the most as of late from them is Smiling Friends. I used to watch a lot of Rick and Morty back when, you know, it was good. I mean, it probably still is, but, you know, it varies from person to person, whether like they think it's a good show or not. I think it's a fun show to watch. I think Rick and Morty's fun. Like, I'll see clips of it and I'll be like, hey, you know, this isn't too bad. If anything, watching the clips just makes me want to watch Rick and Morty. Villainous. Ugh, I wanna watch Villainous. There's this website I go to watch cartoons and all, because to my knowledge, it's not on streaming services. I want to watch Villainous so bad. And not even like the English dub. I want to watch the original Spanish dub. Because I'm a Spanish speaker, you know, so I understand Spanish. Yeah. But yeah, no, I really really want to watch Villainous. I remember watching like the first episode of it, and I thought, oh my god, I love these characters, I love this show, and it's like it's not even like the first official episode. I think it was probably the pilot, which technically kind of counts as the first episode, but. Yeah, it's like making a Vivzy Pop show, but for kids, because it's on Cartoon Network, and it's actually okay. Vivzy Pop's shows are good. I enjoy them at least, but it's like again, it doesn't have like swears every now and then. Characters aren't like overly sexualized and all that, you know. I mean, for a show made in hell, like for a show that's all about hell, I guess characters being overly sexualized should not be surprising. No, yeah, I really want to watch Villainous. That's for sure. Oh my god. Like, who's your favorite? Oh, and you know, now that I think about it, considering that from the pilot, who was my favorite character? Well, I like the main guy himself. You know, shit, I don't remember. Shoot, I don't remember the characters. But good old Mr. Top Hat himself. I don't remember his name again. Like I said, I really liked him. He you know, I just really like him. You know, like he shows that he's evil and that he doesn't really care. But where will he be without his teammates? Who I like the bear actually. I mean his crew actually, not like his team. I don't think he sees them or treats them like a team. Actually, taking a moment for a bit here. Let me just turn off the clean sketch. Look at that. Nice. Oh, that's so good. Yes, Black Hat. Thank you. I really like Black Hat. I like his design. I like his character. How he's clearly a very villainous, villainous character. His intentions are anything but good. Even towards his own team, he treats his own crew like crap sometimes. And it's just 505. And the big bear character, isn't that one just called like the experiment or something, or is that 505? Oh wait, 505 is the experiment, the bear, and Dr. Flug is the Dexter looking dude. Because let's be real, him and Dexter will probably like, if they were in the same, if he was in the same in Spooky Month, he totally would be like, if not related to Dexter, they totally would like at least know each other or something, or maybe not, but they certainly share a similar design. So I think of Dr. Flug and I think of Dexter. Which is why I also thought, like, once you mentioned villains, I was just like, yup, that's totally a show. That is totally a dogs show right there. And yeah, actually, now I think about it, those are totally characters that you'd like. I can absolutely see it. Also, really like the episodes where even if they were, I think they were just like shorter episodes, non-canon to what they were referencing, but those episodes where they like cross over with other shows, maybe to like talk with other villains from those shows for other plans. Of course, it was just a black hat interaction, but mentally not even. I get you. You know, I don't even need to ask because I get you. just gonna focus on this for a bit. 505. Bruh. Wait, you thought you would be dementia for a second? Just made me think you would like have dementia or something, which would be very concerning. Well, look at that. Despite maybe she's a little too demented. No, not demented. Maybe she's a little too crazy for you compared to 505. Who knows? Who knows why the test gave you that? It's a fun little thing, I guess. Okay, I thought this song was cool, but it's getting very repetitive, and I am not the biggest fan of repetitiveness. Some repetition is good, but generally speaking, repetitiveness bores me. Dogs, do you like repetitiveness? Because I sure do not. I mean, I guess these lines are repetitive, but it's like a meditative repetitive, you know? And considering not every line comes out the same, which in itself is very, very frustrating, actually. Yeah, I wouldn't say this like bad repetitiveness, but someone telling me like the same thing over and over and over again just to get the message across. I'm sorry, but that's not helping. You know, you want to get your message across, you don't gotta tell it to me 20 times just to really like ingrain it in my head. Like at that rate, just like give me a sticky note or something. What's this song? Blah. Oh, Viva la vida is playing. Oh yeah. Where even are you right now? Viva la vida is such a good song. Even though I always think of like the Minecraft cover. Because of course I do. That's the song I grew up with. You got the jams playing though. If only I could play that. Unfortunately, I'd probably get a copyright strike if I did, and I don't want that. Or I'd get demonetized. Which is funny that I mentioned that because I'm not even monetized in the first place. That's what happens when I don't make enough content on YouTube. Okay. So there's that. Oh my gosh, what the? So just gonna grab this. Specifically. Such a good song, such a good song. Okay, is that all the spaces? Hard to tell, really hard to tell.
The Jerusalem bells, Roman cavalry calling. Na 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 da da na 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 na. Okay, grab the bucket now and fill this with the color white. Kaboom! Kablooey! Never an honest word, never an honest word. And now it's on a ruled world. Okay, now I grab my color gray and I start coloring in. Kinda. Actually, let me grab the watercolor brush for this. It's 12. Yeah, I'm noticing that, and I'm still going. I'm insane. I mean, if you gotta go, then you gotta go. If I gotta go, I really should go, but I'm still going. I'm still drawing. Because otherwise, I mean, I'll finish this drawing in like my off times, but you know, like maybe tomorrow I might finish it while I, you know, not on the stream. Is what I mean, like not outside of the stream. But I definitely should be going to get sleep. I've got a couple things to do tomorrow, I guess, but actually I have multiple things to do tomorrow, but most of them seem to involve my sister. But yeah, no, I am so close to finishing this. I just wanna finish it, you know? I just wanna get it done with. Oh yeah, I think you mentioned that before, that you're a night owl. Oh, did I forget the eyes on this one? Hold on, let me grab this pen again and then switch to this. And it's lagging, yay! Well, dogs, thank you so much for sticking around as you do. Really appreciate having you on all these streams, for reals, for reals. So, you have yourself a good one if you go. Like, if you go, you have yourself a good one. If you stay, happy to have you for as long as possible.
Let's see here. That's that. Okay. And now, gotta do each one of these eyes. Oh golly. I also realized I still have my window open. It says somebody else joined. Reveal yourself, other fellow viewer. Probably going to draw. Oh, I'd love to see that. Can I see that? Oh, I'd love to see. What do you mean by my character? You mean like on my profile picture? You mean me? You're gonna draw me as a Sonic character? God, I'd love to see that. Clown music and dog barking. You have a good one. Oh, hold on. It's a stretch again. Oh, God. Oh. Imagine this becomes my most viewed stream only because I've been streaming for so long. What if I did that one day? I just did like an up all night stream. It will definitely not do me any favors in terms of my health, but I don't know, maybe some people might find it interesting and might come along to watch and see how that goes. Watch as a bunch of people are telling me I should go get sleep and be in better health and all, and I'm like, nonsense. I still got, what time is it? It's like 3 a.m. I still got until 12 in the afternoon, and then I just like pass out or something. That's gonna be crazy. I will not be looking forward to that. That's for sure. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna show in my artwork that I need sleep. What I need, though, is to take off these headphones. They're starting to really cramp up my ears. Ugh. Honestly, I could care less about the music anyways. It's not really the music I like. It's kind of meh. No offense to the artists. The music's fine, but I don't know. I find it to have like that sort of generic tone of like you just need some generic music for your generic product. Here, have some of that, and that's kind of just what I'm hearing. But I'm sorry to the artists. I don't really mean to come off mean. I'm tired. I really am. But I want to finish this. I'm determined to finish this in this stream. Oh, I just realized the undo and redo buttons have been down here all along. Jeez, so anytime I do a mistake, I could have just been tapping down there instead of dealing with my buggy buttons. Jeez Louise. Can you hear that?
Like, that's my pen on my screen. I'm legit scared that I am scratching my screen. Oh dang, I can barely even see. The microphone is literally just getting in the way. Oh, I missed the spot. Yeah, that hurts. That hurts to hear, seriously. I'm so worried that I'm damaging my screen. What? Clown Dogs, what are you doing here? Then you said you'd leave. I mean, I'm happy to have you. Hey, I saw that. It says on the stream itself, it says message redacted. Ah, nobody can escape from me now. I will see every message that gets deleted. Oh, that is so cool. Came back, catfishing videos aren't interesting. Oh, bro, catfishing videos. You're also into that? I'm not, but my sister, I recall her watching, I think it was some shows about catfishing as well. I'm pretty sure it was about catfishing. What's this show on Netflix all about, like talking to these people and then they gotta like figure out, and maybe like talking to people online, but like they don't, or through text or internet or whatever, but they don't know that the person they're talking to is not who they think it is. I don't remember. Throwing catfish at people. Oh, that's the kind of catfish. Okay, I'm down for that. Actually, no, I don't like catfish abuse. So, don't, unless they're fake catfish. Let's throw the catfish. Oh, God. Gosh, the Johns are gonna start coming down. I mean, I'm already feeling pretty hungry. I've got a snack to eat. I could make some mozzarella sticks when I'm done. Heck yeah, midnight mozzarella. Midnight mozzies. Oh, that would be so good. I'd love to eat some mozzarella sticks right about now. Riley, okay, I'm what? Huh? You okay? You having a stroke there? Dogs? What? Riley, okay, I'm what? Oh no. Oh, dogs, it's not okay. I have no idea what's going on. Despite saying they're okay. Oh, no, 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 no. Gosh, now that I think about it, I kind of miss the old days of the streams when I used to get people like Scythe, and he would dementia, more like dementia. Oh no. But yeah, Scythe with their lore dumping, uh, Ractool just talking about how life's going and giving some positive affirmations and whatnot. Scrub Lord, gosh, I hope those guys are okay. Scrub Lord also like talking about how life's going for him and all. I hope they're doing all right. I guess that's the thing that kind of I'm so used to how it is with stuff like Discord and Instagram, where with those apps, with Instagram in particular, like you can see people's stories and all if they decide to share them, so you can always tell how they're doing. Whereas with with Discord, where you can see when someone goes online or what they put on their status if they decide to put anything on their status. But with YouTube, you can't see that. With YouTube, somebody could go offline forever and you will never be able to tell. You just have to realize one day that they're not coming back. And it's sad. It's sad to realize that, but it's just how it is with YouTube. I mean, you can see when people are online. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. When you look at the subscriptions and at your subscriptions, you can see like this little dot next to them. I think it's like a blue dot if I remember correctly. At least on my browser, it shows up as a blue dot. And that's how you can tell they're online. I don't know, maybe that helps to know that, oh, like they're gonna respond to comments or whatever, they're looking at their profile or something. But yeah, no, with YouTube, like, and many other websites, really. Oh shoot, I missed a spot. Someone just... Oh. Didn't even realize I had the eraser on. That's what I've been using all along. But yeah, like with YouTube, like if I went offline, no one will know. If other people saw... If you went offline... And even if I continued streaming, like if you just never came back to the streams, I just wouldn't know what happened, and I'd just be here hoping that you're okay. So yeah, I guess that's the side of the internet that YouTube is still that's a side of the internet that many other like social media platforms. Yeah, you should go work on that. You should focus on that. Put down YouTube, or put down my stream if you'd like. But if it helps, then I'm here, just rambling on and about. But seriously though, like maybe don't watch other videos about catfishing and whatnot, and try to watch anything or listen to anything that might help you focus. Or just set your mind to you're serious. It's hard. Even I know it's hard to focus, but it can be pretty hard to focus, but if you set your mind to it, it might be a little easier. Just gotta do it to it, do it to it. You never know what will happen. I like seeing more small people become more recognized. I like that too, and I'm so glad to see that. And yeah, not even just creators, just artists, business folk, businesses, small businesses, small artists, small creators. I love to see when they get to grow big, so I offer whatever support I can by any means necessary. Even though I myself am pretty small as well. Not in terms of height, I'm actually like 5'9". Some people might call that small. Truth is, it's average. So I'm not small, I'm just standard height. But I'll check in whatever support I can, and hey, you show support, and that support might show back to you. Even if it's just something as simple as a special thanks at the end of someone's credits or whatever. Not speaking from experience, just tossing that thought out there. What if the scales also had like a texture to them? Oh yeah, you know, I kind of like that. Maybe I could do the same with the gills. No, just don't feel like taking screenshot. Oh yeah, with Gosh Alive, you gotta deal with the tedium. That's no fun. Like the results probably look great. I wouldn't be surprised about that. Oh, excuse me. But the effort that you gotta go through for all of that is certainly borderline tedious. But you know, if maybe don't do all of the frames, just do as many frames as you can. Take a break. Maybe do it continue the next day. And yeah, just whatever, you know, whatever efforts you can do. Because if you do like one frame, if you do like 5 frames a day, I can't even say this thing because Ibis is perfect for that. Seriously, Ibis is such a good app. I mean, shoot, I'm using it right now. You're seeing me use it right now. I forget that this is supposed to... Wait, doesn't this... Right, the tail should be going something like this, no? Like, I think it goes something like this, but maybe it's like the fin goes something like this? I don't know. Oh, like on the software itself, because I do feel that. Like Ibis Paint, even with this file itself, Ibis Paint is slowing down here on my computer, on my laptop actually, to be more accurate, like, to be more precise. Oh, that's just part of the paper texture. Okay, totally not gonna bug me. No. No, like you can't even create a new drawing. No. Oh shoot. Oh. Because of how slow it's getting. How slow it can get along. I don't even know. Hell no. What music is even playing anymore? My ears were hurting, so I had to take off my headphones. Well, and I realized that all this time I've been talking a little. When I took off the headphones, I was probably talking a little quieter. So you gotta be more resourceful when it comes to your animations because otherwise you pretty much can't work on them at all. Oh crud, I forgot about this eye over here. This is very much some Sega Genesis sounding music. Okay, those scales are colored in, those scales are colored in. Let me go back to the line art. I guess I should like... Yeah, that should be enough of an indicator to let one know that this is just more of the tail. Oh. Oh. Okay, go back to the gray. Switch over to the gray marker. One reason you like coming to do this. Heck yeah. I love to be... And even if you don't know, even if it's something I don't know of, you're still open to just talk about it, because I'm open to learning more about it, you know? You can just explain and we both get to learn along the way. Well, I'm the one learning the most here, but yeah, you know, that's the kind of stuff that's I'm glad to give off that vibe to you, you know. Happy about that. But what's that other stuff? I mean, I'm guessing the other stuff might not really be much. Like, maybe it helps with productivity and... You know. Well, I will say this. I can't be a friend for everyone in, like, the traditional sense, but if people feel like I'm a friend to them just from... You know, just from being around me and all, like, I'm someone they can rely on. Even if just for something as simple as having a listening ear or someone who's just there for them. That's enough for me to know I'm doing good. You know, I'm doing good in life. I'm accomplishing something. Oh, it goes much deeper than that. Support, talk, and show. Fun to listen to. Aw. I'm fun to listen to? Thank you! It's funny, when I say thank you just like that, I kind of say it because, I kind of say it like that because, one of my friends will say thank you that way, and it very much I'm sure it's very much in reference to Beetle from The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, specifically Wind Waker if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure about the other games he shows up in, but whenever he says thank you, he always just sounds like that, and it's so silly but so signature of him. And now it's very signature of that one friend of mine who also like says thank you just like him. Yeah, you keep doing you and don't let anybody stop you, dogs. You're always welcome here no matter what, that's for sure. Hell yeah, moths rock. Oh gosh, there's this really cool looking moth. I think it's called like the Death Skull moth or something like that, and it literally has the skull on its back. Like, it has this design on its back that looks like it's like a skull. It's so cool. Moths are so freaking cool. Oh no, I forgot to draw a line here. I gotta go back here with this very laggy software and pick all the tools that I need. I gotta tilt the canvas because I just can't make this line for the life of me. 10 moths and the one hot pink and bright yellow moth. Then you gotta do your research on moths. There's so many cool moths. Oh, actually, talking about researching animals, if you want an easy way, kind of fun and easy way of, well, maybe it's not the easiest per se. I mean, it's accessible for sure, but there's this website called OneZoom, and in it, you can just zoom into this tree of all the animal, of pretty much every animal that exists and has existed, and see like their genealogy. You know, you can see like what animals came before us humans, you know, who we evolved from. You can see all the salamanders and what salamander they evolved from, and you can see like the salamanders that come out of those. You can see the different genealogies of insects and whatnot. It is so cool. I've been using that website to like learn more about other salamander species, because of course I have, and that's how oh my gosh, don't remind me, don't remind me, I know I should be heading to bed. Can you tell this is probably like one of the best axolotls probably one of the best, well, definitely one of the best. I'm certainly enjoying doing it, but one of my most complex axolotls so far. It wouldn't be so complex if I weren't coloring it. Well, that's a very vague term to use because it's all grayscale, but yeah, you know, like, this is probably one of the most complex axolotls I've drawn for these streams. Actually, no, I've drawn more complex. Oh gosh, have I drawn more complex axolotls? Oof. There's the one I can already think of that once I get into like doing the grays for it, it's gonna take me so long. Or maybe not, I don't know. Why are my reactions like drinking SpongeBob boosted 3 a.m. gone freaky. Yeah, and if I keep at it. Oh, what in the world? Oh no, I need to resize the paper texture. How did that slip my mind? Gosh darn it, I'm gonna have to like add a new paper texture to this. Oh yeah, we got rave music. Wow, that's 3 a.m. for ya. It's not 3 a.m. It's 12. It's about to be 1. My back is hurting. I've been sitting for so long now. For what, like almost 3 hours straight? Oh yay, the bitrate is dropping again. Yippee! Or so says OBS. God, I love this app. I totally do. It's amazing. It's phenomenal when it stops working, seemingly. Or maybe it's my internet. I mean, that's what having Xfinity will do to ya. My arm is starting to twist in very weird ways, and I'm not liking that, so I'm just gonna start twisting the canvas instead. Oh, I think I'm starting to see things. I swear, I thought those toes were moving. And not because I'm moving the canvas. No, like just straight up moving. Dementia, chaotic. Chaotic like Black Hat, acts like 505, and looks like Flug. You're just all three characters in one. Just an amalgamation of all of the villainous cast. Or so you say. I should probably use the mirror ruler for this shape, so both sides end up looking equal. Oh yeah, now it says that the stream's in excellent quality again. Hell yeah. And now it says it's not. Yeah. Gotta love that. Man, this song is banging, not gonna lie. Until it gets to this part and then it's just like, oh, we're back at the rave. Okay. So next up, I think I'm missing the toes. Oh, and also somehow I slipped up and forgot about giving these ones the little texture thingy. Super kind, but I'd probably be... It's... Yeah, I'd say you're not alone in that. Like, even I can kind of feel that to an extent. Preferring, like, the more preferring more malevolent characters and being kind, but knowing very well we'd be the villains in the story somehow. In a way, even I feel like I'm in like my villain arc, not because I'm doing bad things, but because I'm focusing on myself more, which isn't a bad thing at all, but it certainly means being less selfish. I mean, less selfless, you know, being less there for other people and more for myself, which some people might not like. There's certainly gonna be people out there who'll be like, you are so selfish. And it's like, thanks, that's what I'm trying to do now, you know, take care of myself some more. Rather than always like letting others take advantage and all that, you know. Oh shoot, the video has hit 30 viewers. Woo! This stream has hit 30 viewers. Let's go. Not my most viewed stream, but it got a lot more views now. Yay! Look at the numbers grow. Not that it means anything. Yay! You can hear it in my voice that I'm very tired. Yay! But I think with that I am done. Okay, bring back the page. Oh, shoot, I forgot about this is a where you dress up as a villain and a literally. Aw, that's cute. Hold on. Right, I think I know what to do for the paper texture. Excuse me. That Doesn't look that bad. Excuse me. I can barely even tell the seams. But I think the music like stopped. Like that's the end of the playlist. Is it? Okay, so I'm just gonna drop the music from here, so hide the transition. And I'm gonna be going as well. It's gonna hide that. And actually just close it all together too. And yeah, thank you so much for joining the stream. What do you think? Let me know in the comment or in the chat if you're still here, but if not, that's okay. This has been and I forgot to shade this eye. Oh my gosh. Omar! Mama! Freaking bye bye. Have a good one while I continue to suffer a little longer here. Okay. Now I should be done. Hey, good night, everybody. I'm gonna end the stream right here too. Bye.